Manchester United take on Arsenal this weekend. Manchester United 2.25, draw 3.5 and Arsenal 3. I think I've got 3 letters. BTTS. 4 letters.
Both
teams to score. both teams to score.
No, but you are actually right. There is only 3 letters, a B, a T and an S.
Both teams to...
No, she said there's 3 letters. Both teams to score. There is only 3 letters. They just had one of them twice.
Oh.
Just sorry, I'm on it.
Right.
So anyway, Martin, you can take us away with this one because I am all ears.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to go for both teams to score and over 2.5 goals in this game, even though Man United have an attacking crisis. Marcus Rashford limped off at the weekend. Anthony Martial's already been injured. Greenwood did come back in the EFL Cup midweek, so I imagine he'll start up front with, say, Jesse Lingard, Daniel James. It doesn't matter. They could put my 5-year-old and my 3-year-old and my 1-year-old up front for Man United and they'd still score against Arsenal. They're just so leaky at the back. Conceded twice against Aston Villa. They just can't keep a clean sheet to save their lives. But I do fancy Arsenal to score in this game. Aubameyang has been on fire recently. We're putting goals past teams and got a lot of exciting attacking options. A lot of young players did very well in midweek against Nottingham Forest. I mean, this game does scream an Arsenal win when you think of the form that Man United are in and the injury problems that they have. Pogba's out as well. But Arsenal haven't won at Old Trafford since 2006. Emmanuel Adebayor scored that day. That's how long ago it was. So I can't really back Arsenal to win. So I'm just going to have to go for goals. Both teams to score over 2.5 goals, 1.87.
Yeah, a few comments here. Michael Herr says, "Hi guys, doing a great show. Thank you." And he says Leicester to win to 0 for the preview match. But he says here, Arsenal to win. But somebody wrote here, Scott Fitzgerald, "Oh my God, I've been hurt so many times for believing in Arsenal, but surely this time, surely." Can they, Martin?
I hope so. I've been burnt. I've been burnt as an Arsenal fan so many times. Last season we drew 2-2, even though it was the end days of Jose Mourinho's reign when they were losing all the time. Arsenal still only drew 2-2. The season before that, Arsenal murdered Man United, but David De Gea made about 15 amazing saves and Man United won 2-1. They just really seem to have a mental block when it comes to going to Old Trafford and winning. I guess it has to end at some point. Now's the time. Man United, lots of problems. I know they say Pogba did come back midweek, but he's perhaps not 100% fit. I do think they have issues. Maybe, I'd be leaning towards Arsenal if I had to go for the outrights, but I just think goals bucket is the better way to go on this one for me.
Yeah. Excuse me for my sneeze there. What are you playing this game?
No. How can you play it? Anybody who has a bet on this game, you're having a bet on it just because it's on the telly. On telly.
That's not true.
It is true because you could have 0-0, right? Because Man United have not scored.
0-0.
Well, but listen, hear me out. But hear me out. Okay, remember that, right? Remember that there. Insubordination towards me. Okay, Man United, right, failed to score last week. In the last 3 games, they've only scored once. Okay, you've got Arsenal that are free scoring. I think that these negatives, positives, there's about 25 different combinations to this game.
I think both teams to score.
Okay, well, we'll see, but I think
on the telly, you've always said, that means you're going to get what you say. You always said they're on the telly. They know people are watching, they're going to score goals.
Well, yeah, but the thing is...
What happened to that?
Man United are in desperate need to get something out of the game. I think Arsenal's price of 2 or 3, but 2-1 is a joke. Normally that would be around 5-2, 11-4. I mean, honest to God, the whole game stinks. I just cannot get a handle on it whatsoever. I mean, it could be an unders game, 0-0, 1-1. I'll tell you what, that's probably the value. The draw at 3.5. That's the value.
Yeah, well, it's definitely value in that one.
But I've got to leave it alone. Because they're both bad teams.
They just said, Adonis7 says, Arsenal away from home is suicide. As a Manchester United fan, I'm staying away from this game. I can't, says Morano. And then what was it about the, I sort of read about the Rochdale. Basically, if they can't score against Rochdale, talking about Manchester. Ooh, I lost the comment about Manchester United. So, all right, so Martin, you're on both teams scoring the over 2.5 goals.
I am, yeah. I mean, Arsenal beat Aston Villa 3-2 last time out. Drew 2-2 with Watford the game before that. Drew 2-2 with Spurs the game before that. Put 3 past Eintracht Frankfurt. Put 5 past Nottingham Forest. Lots of options in attack for Unai Emery. With Lacazette out, Aubameyang's going to lead the line. He scores every time he plays. I think he'll score in this one. Man United, problems going forward. Few players injured. But Arsenal are defending so dreadfully that I still think Man United will score. So that's my bet, yeah.
All right, but a big pass from our flat.
Bigger than that. Honestly, it would be...
Are you watching it, though, on the telly?
I might watch a bit
Well,
of it.
that 0-0 draw that you're expecting, maybe you should do something
Well, no,
else.
because the NFL will be on as well.
Wash your hair.
The NFL will be on.
No, that's true. Ooh, actually, talking of NFL, we should do a little plug. We okay, so we just launched a new. We're trying it out. We did a Monday Night Football live betting show, hosted up by Jay Paglia from the Sports Keg. It was featuring Jimmy the Bag and Flash, and who else was there? Anthony L and Maxwell Smart.
Yeah.
Basically live. You guys were on like the show for like it was like 4 hours and 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, live. It was really good. With over 10,000 views. And guess who cleaned up? Hey, the only non-North American person on the show. Yeah, and our Flash showed about it was done.
Listen, do you know that even the blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes?
Oh, be quiet. You know, yeah, he's been talking about it all week.